Hello students, in previous lecture we already studied some questions from problem set 2, that is question 1 to question 8. Hope you have completed all that questions up to question number 8. Now today we will solve some more examples of applications of quadratic equation. So let's solve some more problems from problem set 2. Question number 9. The sum of two roots of a quadratic equation is 5 and sum of their cubes is 35. Find the equation. So when you are solve the word problems, that is applications related to these quadratic equations, read the question carefully. First of all, you understand what is given in the question and then start to solve. Now in this question, now see there what is given. Two roots are given. So we don't know that two roots. So generally what we consider alpha and beta. So first we are assume that let alpha and beta be the roots of the quadratic equation. According to the given conditions, what are the different conditions given? Now check that. Sum of the two roots is 5. So we are considering here two roots of the quadratic equation are alpha and beta. So sum of the two roots is 6. That condition we are writing here. Therefore, what is the equation form? That two roots we consider here alpha and beta, and sum means addition. So alpha plus beta is equal to 5. This first condition is given here. And what is the second condition? Sum of their cubes is 35. Is it right? So we are making the cubes of both the roots and then afterward we are making sum. Therefore our equation is formed here. Alpha cube plus beta cube is equal to 35. Is it right? Yes. So in this way there is forming the two equations. Now we know the formula of alpha plus beta whole bracket cube. Now check that. We know this formula. Alpha plus beta whole bracket cube is equal to alpha cube means first term cube plus beta cube means second term cube plus 3 multiplied by alpha into beta again multiply in bracket sum of the roots, that is alpha plus beta. So we are knowing the values of alpha plus beta and we are knowing the value of alpha cube plus beta cube. Clear? So these two values we are substituting. So alpha plus beta whole bracket cube. So value of alpha plus beta is 5. So we are substitute the value 5 and making the cube there. So 5 cube is equal to. So alpha cube plus beta cube. This value we are knowing. What is the value? That is the 35. That value we substitute here. So 35 plus 3 into alpha beta in bracket again alpha plus beta is given, so that value is we are knowing here, that is the 5. Solve it now carefully after substituting the value. Now check. 5 cube is 125 is equal to 35 and here do the multiplication. 5 multiplied by 3, 5 3 is a 15 alpha beta. So this 35 is added on the right hand side. Take on the left hand side, then subtract from 125. Therefore in next step 125 minus 35 is equal to 15 alpha beta. In next step, do the subtraction. 125 minus 35, answer is 90, is equal to 15 alpha beta, that is 15 alpha beta is equal to 90. So 15 is multiplied on the left hand side with alpha beta, that number 15 shift on the right hand side, so divide to the number 90. Therefore, alpha beta is equal to 90 divided by 15. So 15 6 90. So we are knowing the value of alpha beta. The value of alpha beta, this is also called as product of the roots. And already given in question, sum of the roots alpha plus beta is given 5, and we are finding here product of the roots, that is alpha beta is equal to 6. We are knowing these two values. So after that, in question what is given? Find the equation. So we know the standard format. Therefore, the required quadratic equation in variable x is, what is that formula that we are writing in the first step? X square minus in bracket alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta is equal to 0. And therefore, x square minus value of alpha plus beta is 5, so minus 5x plus product of the roots we are finding here in above step, that is the 6. So we are making the addition here, so plus 6. So here equation is formed. We are framing the equation. We are finding the equation, that is x square minus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. So see what is given in this question and how to find the equation or framing the equation. This is one more question we are solving from the problem set 2. Now we are solving few more examples, that is application based related to quadratic equation. Now see here. Question number 12. Read the question carefully first. The difference between, check that, the difference between squares of two numbers is 120. Full stop. The square of smallest number is twice the greater number. So find the numbers. So what are that two numbers? So here mentioning in the question, difference between the squares of two numbers. So there is a one small number, there is one bigger number or greater number. So we are assuming according to that. And then afterward, according to given condition, we are forming the equation. So answer. Let smallest number be x. From the given condition, now check there. Smallest number we are considering as x from the given condition. What is the condition given? Now check here. Square of the smallest number, that we are writing in a mathematical format. Smallest number square is means equal to twice means multiplied by 2. To which number? Greater number. So 2 multiplied by greater number. Therefore, what we are assuming here? Smallest number is x. So we are substituting on the left hand side. Smallest number square means x square is equal to 2 multiplied by greater number. So this 2 is multiplied on the right hand side, shift on the left hand side. Therefore, x square divided by 2 is equal to what? Greater number. So we are knowing the smaller number be x, and from the given condition we are finding out here greater number is equal to x square upon 2. So according to the given condition, now read the first line in the question. What is that condition given? Difference between square of the two numbers. So how we are find out the difference? So greater number square of the greater number minus square of the smaller number. Clear? And that difference is given 120. So see there. So first of all, we are writing the step in words. that mathematical step we are writing in words. So according to given condition, difference between the squares of that two numbers, that is a greater number square minus square of smaller number equal to 120. This is the condition we are applying here. Therefore, what is the greater number? Check there in above step. Greater number is x square upon 2, that we are substituting here. So greater number, we are making the square of this greater number. So that's why we are substituting that number in bracket. So greater number is x square upon 2 whole bracket square minus, and what we are considering, smaller number be x. So we are making the square of smaller number, that is x square, is equal to 120. Now we are solving this equation now. So we are making the square of this first bracket. Square of x square is what? X raised to 4. Square of the number 2, that is at the denominator. So square of 2 is 4, that we are writing at the denominator. Minus x square is equal to 120. After that, we are doing the cross multiplication. Denominator of x square is 1. So x raised to 4 multiplied by 1 means x raised to 4 minus 4 into x square, this cross multiplication, 4 into x square, that is a minus 4x square upon 4 into 1 means 4. This 4 is shift on the right hand side in next step. So 120 multiplied by 4. So 12 4s are 80. Sorry, 12 4s are 48, and that 0 remains there. Clear all of you? Therefore, what we are getting the step? So square of x square. X raised to 4 means what? X square, and again we are making the square. So square to square means 2 2s are 4. By using the laws of indices, we are writing this term. X raised to 4 means square of x square minus 4x square, and this 4 is shifting on the right hand side. So we are getting the multiplication 480. So 480 is shifting on the left hand side in the next step. Therefore, we are getting this step x square whole bracket square minus 4x square minus 480 is equal to 0. So this equation is not in a standard form. What is our standard form or general form? Ax square. So first term is required x square plus middle term is required single x. So check this x square. First term is required x square, that is a quadratic form. Second term is single variable plus c, and is equal to 0. C means constant. But here in bracket x square, so we are assuming here x square is equal to, we are assuming one more variable, that is the m. That's why we are reduce this equation in that standard form. So x square, at the place of x square we are substituting one more variable m. So our new equation is formed here. What is that equation? Check. At the place of x square, what we substitute? M. So m square, first term is m square minus 4. At the place of x square we are substitute m. So we are obtaining the middle term minus 4m minus 480 equal to 0. So this equation is in a standard or general form. Then we are factorize according to our rules. First term is m square and third term is minus 480. So our product is required minus 480 m square. And we required the sum. What is the middle term? That is a minus 4m. Means our product is required minus 480, and whatever we are getting, the two factors, their difference is required minus 4. So if you are doing the proper practice, you are getting direct answers of the factors. Otherwise, you go step by step and try to find out the factors. So 24 2s are 48, and that 0 is with 2, that is the 24 multiplied by 20. Our product is having a minus sign, so any one number is having minus sign. So that minus sign is given to 24 or 20. that we decide from the middle term. What is our middle term? Minus 4. So 20 minus 24, yeah, 24 minus 20. Now check that. 24 minus 20 means we are getting plus 4. But we are required minus 4. So 101% that minus sign is given to the bigger number as per our basic rule. So minus 24 plus 20, we are getting the minus 4 addition or sum. Clear all of you? Substitute here now. So middle term split in the form of these two factors. So m square, instead of minus 4m, what we are writing? Minus 24m plus 20m minus 480, but factors of 480 is here 20 multiplied by 24. So what is common? In first term, common term is only variable m. So what is remain in bracket? M minus 24 plus third and fourth term. What is common? So 20 is common. Check that. In third and fourth term, 20 is common. So we are writing the 20 and in bracket what is remain? M minus 24 is equal to 0. So this bracket is the same here. So that we are writing only one time. So m minus 24 into what is remain now? M plus 20. That we are writing in the second bracket is equal to 0. So both the bracket we are comparing with 0. So therefore in next step, m minus 24 is equal to 0 or m plus 20 is equal to 0. Both the numbers we are shifting on the right hand side. So we are getting the value of variable m. So m is equal to what? Minus 24 taking on the right hand side. Then 0 plus 24 means we are getting the first answer m equal to plus 24 or plus m plus 20. So plus 20 taking on the right hand side, then 0 minus 20 means minus 20. So we are getting the value of second, one more value we are obtaining here. So m is equal to minus 20. But what is our m? We are substituting m instead of variable x square. And x is what? Check there. Number. Clear? Now see here. But m is equal to what? X square. Is it right? So we are substitute at the place of m x square. So x square is equal to, we are getting the two answers here. Two roots are here. X square is equal to 24 and x square is equal to minus 20. So all of you know the concept that square of positive number is positive as well as square of negative number is also positive. So is it possible? We are making the square of this value x square. We are getting the answer minus. So answer is no. So this value we are omitted here. So only one value is remain. Now see that sentence we are writing in the our next step. But square of a number is never negative, and that's why only one value is remain. X square is equal to 24. So we want the value of single variable x. So we are taking the square roots in this step. So square root of x square is x and square root of 24 is that value we are writing in a square root. So plus minus sign ends in square root 24. And our one more number, that is a greater number, x square upon 2. So substitute the value here in this step. So x square means we are making the square of that value x, that is a plus minus root of 24. We are making the square of this value x divided by 2. So we are making the square of any positive or negative answer. We are always getting the answer positive. So we are making square of this, what we are getting? Only 24. Square of root 24, the square and root cancel, only 24 is remain, divided by 2 as it is, 24 divided by 2. So second number we are obtaining here, x square divided by 2. This is our greater number, that is a 12. And therefore at the last we are writing our final answer in proper sentence. Therefore what is our final answer? Smallest number is plus root 24 and greater number is 12, or second possibility, check here, plus minus root 24. So x is what? Our smaller number. So first time we are taking plus root 24 and 12, and second time we are taking the value of the smaller number is minus root 24. So second possibility, smaller number is minus root 24 and greater number is same, that is the 12. So in this way we are writing our final answer, especially marks are given to this last step if question is related to applications of quadratic equation, or in any word problem your final answer is required in proper sentence. Clear all of you? Next, we are solving one more question from this problem set 2, that is based on application of quadratic equation. Now give proper attention. A tank filled completely in 2 hours. Read the question. A tank filled completely in 2 hours. If both the taps are open. If both the taps are open, so tank filled completely in 2 hours. Now some conditions are given in next sentence. If only one of the taps is open at the given time, the smaller tap takes 3 hours more. Why? Because less water is fall in the tank. Small tap takes 3 hours more than the larger one to fill the same tank. So how much time does each tap take to fill the tank completely? So we are finding out the separate answer. How much time required to fill the tank completely by using the smaller tap as well as by using the larger tap. Now see here. So read the question twice or more than twice, so you understand first what is given in that question. Now see there. So after reading the question, we are assuming some variables. Check there. To fill the tank completely, larger taps take X hours. Therefore, part of tank filled by the larger tap in 1 hour. That is 1 upon X. In 1 hour, by using this larger tap, part of the tank filled, that is equal to 1 upon X. Out of X hour, so what is time required? Part of that tank filled 1 upon X. Also, to fill the tank completely, the smaller taps take 3 hours more. So X plus 3 hours. And therefore, part of the tank filled by smaller tap in 1 hour is equal to 1 upon X plus 3. Therefore, part of the tank filled by both taps in 1 hour. So larger tap required, by using larger tap 1 upon X, that much part filled, and by using a smaller tap 1 upon X plus 3, this much part of the tank filled by using this smaller tap. So we are making the addition. So part of the tank filled by both the taps in 1 hour. So we are making the addition of these two. 1 upon X plus 1 upon X plus 3. But the tank gets filled in 2 hours. by both the taps. That condition is given in the question. Full tank is filled into us by using both the taps are open. Therefore, so how much a tank filled in 1 hour? So 1 upon 2. Check that what we are writing. Therefore, part of the tank filled by both the taps in 1 hour is equal to what? Out of 2 hours. So out of 2 hours, 1 hour is required here. Yeah, within a 1 hour, how much part of that tank filled? So 1 upon 2. Next. According to the given condition, so we are making the addition. This much 1 upon x, that much part filled by the one tap, plus, that is a bigger tap, plus 1 upon x plus 3, this much part of the tank filled by smaller tap, and that is equal to within a 1 hour, how much part of the tank filled by both the taps? That is 1 upon 2. This is the first tap, this is second tap, and total time is required within 1 hour. We are finding out within 1 hour how much part of the tank filled. So according to that given condition, we are forming this equation. Solve it now. All of you understood? Therefore, for solve this step, we are doing the cross multiplication here. 1 multiplied by x plus 3 means x plus 3 plus 1 into x means x, so plus sign as it is, upon, at the denominator do the multiplication, x into x plus 3, that we write here, is equal to 1 upon 2. Solve in the next step. See there. So x plus x means 2x. Clear? X plus x means 2x plus 3 upon x into x plus 3 is equal to 1 upon 2. Therefore, do the cross multiplication again. So 2 multiplied with this, 2 multiplied to this numerator, so 2 multiplied by 2x plus 3 is equal to 1 multiplied by this denominator, so 1 multiplied by x into x plus 3. Solve the brackets on both the sides. So multiplied by 2 on the left hand side. So 2 multiplied by 2x means 4x plus 2 multiplied by 3 means 2 3s are 6 is equal to 1 multiplied, so that is remains same. So x into x, that is x square, plus x into 3 means 3x. Therefore, on the right hand side, x square term is positive, so we are shifting both left hand side terms on the right hand side. So we are getting one side is 0, so left side is 0. Why? Because both the terms 4x and 6 shifting on the right hand side. Therefore, what we are getting? X square plus 3x, these two terms on the right hand side, left side term shifting on the right hand side, then minus 4x minus 6. Therefore, x square plus 3x minus 4x means minus x, and minus 6 remains as it is. One side is 0, that we are writing on the right hand side. So we are obtained here one quadratic equation. X square minus x minus 6 is equal to 0. So first term is x square, third term is minus 6. After multiplication, we are getting the product minus 6x square. And what is the sum required? Check the middle term, that is minus x. How many x are there? Oh, single x. So minus 1 sum is required. So we are factorize the minus 6x square. So start from 1. 1 multiplied by 6. 6 ones are 6. Yes, product is 6. But our product is minus. So which number is having minus sign, 1 or 6? That we decide from the middle term. So minus 1 x is there. How many x are there? Single x. So minus 1. So our sum is minus. So minus sign given to the bigger number. So 1 minus 6 means minus 5. So these are not the factors. Next, after 1, 6 is divisible by 2. Yes, 2 3s are 6. So 3 is a bigger number, give the minus sign to the number 3. So 2 minus 3, we are getting the answer minus 1. So apply the x there. 2x minus 3x is equal to single x. Check there. Is it right? All of you understood this? And then we are factorized in the next step. Therefore, this middle term minus x we are writing in which pattern? 2x minus 3x or minus 3x plus 2x. So minus 3x plus 2x. So we are obtaining here 4 terms. Check there. So splitting all the terms. X square means x into x minus 3x means 3 into x plus 2x means 2 into x minus 6 means nothing but the 2 3s are 6. So what is common here? Check. X is a common in first two terms, so x is common. What is the remaining in bracket? X minus 3. Third and fourth term, 2 is common. Check now here. 2 is common. So what is remaining in bracket? X minus 3 is equal to 0. So this bracket is the same. So write only one time and write in the second bracket the remaining terms. So what is remain? X plus 2 that we are writing in the second bracket. Both the bracket compare with 0. So x minus 3 is equal to 0 or x plus 2 is equal to 0. So plus 3 shifting on the right hand side, so 0 plus 3, so we are getting first answer x is equal to plus 3 or x plus 2, so plus 2 shifting on the right hand side, so 0 minus 2 means minus 2 only, so we are getting the second value of x is equal to minus 2. But what is the x? X means what? What we are considering in our question? Check there, I will show what we are considering. X means what? That is the time. Check that I am showing here. X means what? Time, that is in hours, and we are not measuring time in negative term. That's why we are writing the proper sentence here. Check. But x means what? Time, and time is never negative. That's why that minus term we are omitted here. X is not equal to 2. So what is remaining? X is equal to 3. X is equal to 3. And check there one more. So 3 hours required to one tab. Which tab? X time is required for the bigger tab, a larger tab, and smaller tab required 3 hours more. That is nothing but the x plus 3. So we find the answer. So x plus 3 hours required to the smaller tab. So substitute the value of x. X plus 3 means 3 plus 3. This is the value of x. 3 plus 3 is equal to 6. This much time is required to the smaller time. And therefore, finally, we are writing the answer. To fill the tank completely, larger tab takes x hours. So what is the value of x? That is a 3. That is a 3 hours. And smaller tab required or takes 3 hours more as compared to this larger tab, that is a x plus 3. So that value we are finding here, that is a 6 hours, and we are highlighting our final answer. All of you understood? Some examples are remains in this problem set 2 that you solve by own, that is for your own, that is for your homework. With the help of this today's solved example, you try to solve. I will give the solution, no problem. Clear all of you? All of you understood this? So see the video carefully and try to find out the answers of 3 more word problem remains in this problem set 2. Thank you.